All right, a West Bank man left for dead in a bank robbery 20 years ago just passed a milestone in his long recovery.
He's also suggesting other victims walk in his footsteps. Rob Masson has the story.
It was a day of firsts.
Did he apologize?
He definitely did. He definitely did, several times.
Mervyn Guillory emerges from Angola Penitentiary in a meeting with the man who shot him 6 times.
He even apologized to my family.
The meeting lasted 4 hours and concluded the latest chapter in the path back from the brink of death.
I definitely wanted to let him know that my life changed. You changed my life to a degree that you have no knowledge of.
20 years ago, 17-year-old Robert Bates fired a semi-automatic into Guillory's back during the robbery of the Whitney Bank in Harvey.
Why would a 17-year-old own a gun like this?
The bullets pierced Guillory's spine, forcing him into a rehab program that took years to complete. He earned a nursing degree, got his life back in order, but something was missing.
I just wanted to meet this guy because I needed to see how is he, has his life changed?
This was no random meeting. Mervyn Guillory prepared for over a year with help from the Crime Victim Services Bureau and a program called Victim Offender Dialogue. Guillory credited Fox 8's Kim Holden for telling him about a program that helps victims meet their attackers.
He called and said, I need to meet this guy.
Even though he had went through a lot, everything he went through, he took what was meant for bad and he turned it into something good.
Darlene Carlin and Bruce Galbraith are Guillory's counselors.
And I've also had where a victim just wanted to tell him that they hope they rot in hell.
And one question the lady wanted to know, why my daughter? We were close. In that case in particular, the offender told her, because I liked her, because he liked her. He was stalking her.
The process is open-ended. Victims drive everything. Offenders can't initiate anything.
Victims don't want that. They want the truth. They've been through the worst.
Counselors work for up to a year or more to make sure both victim and offenders are ready for what may come.
I've had victims literally say, wow, I never knew that. That's all I need to know.
Nothing said in the meetings can be used by an offender to get a sentence reduction.
When he goes before the pardon board, there's no record of this.
In Guillory's case, the meeting produced some surprises.
He said he would like to apologize to my wife, my son.
Guillory says Bates, the man who shot him and killed a 72-year-old woman, was young and an unwilling participant. Bates' mother was also jailed for her role in the robbery scheme.
Just like I told him in dialogue, you didn't even want to do this. And he admitted that it's not something he wanted to do.
Bates told Guillory he's become a productive prisoner, participating in ministries, plays, arts, and crafts.
He kind of looked at his life currently as being saved, because had he not been in Angola, he probably would have been dead.
Guillory says the ordeal actually brought him closer to his son, while launching him on a successful new career path. Talking to Bates, he realizes how strangely similar their paths have been over 20 years.
He was working in some part in the the hospital in Angola. I was working in the hospital. I found out my son was 20 years old. He found out he had a son that was 20 years old. So our lives, really never knowing each other, came to a crossroad.
For Guillory, it was a day of discovery, 2 decades after a near-fatal shooting left him incapacitated for years.
But I think I would like to meet him again. And the reason being is I think I can be a positive influence on him, even incarcerated.
It's an experience Guillory recommends for other victims if they feel their time is right. Rob Masson, Fox 8 News.
The Victim Offender Dialogue is run through the State Department of Corrections. It's handled over 100 cases in the past 10 years, and its counselors hope more come forward to help victims and offenders get past their often torturous and life-changing ordeals. You can find more information on our website, fox8live.com.